G'day everyone, just a quick update before I start this video. As you can see from the screenshot, we have Man Reviews here, Life's a Game. They do the latest gaming news, reviews, and also coverage of specific conventions. A really good friend of mine is part of them, and I'm sure they'd appreciate your support by you following them on Twitter and also becoming a member on their website. As you can also see, the URL is printed there as http://macemanreviews.com. They'd appreciate your support, as I said, and deep down I do too. Thanks guys, now on to the video. Hey everyone, MikamiHero here. Welcome to Call of Duty Monday number 4. I do apologise for the lack of videos lately. My internet is still in a really bad state. I've been in contact with my ISP for a technician to come down to do what's called a TDR test. However, they were meant to get back to me last week and I still have not heard anything from them, so as a result I'll have to call them up later tonight and ask them to provide an explanation. So anyways, we've got another game of kill confirmed on the map Hijacked. I think I come third in this, so let's see how we go. Yeah, I don't do as well in this because I just try playing with sporadic internet. It's actually quite annoying. Surprisingly, I was able to get a game. So this was from a while ago, but let's see how this goes, right? So I'm using the MSMC with the Cherry Blossom camo. My score streaks are UAV, counter UAV, and Stealth Chopper. And my perks are from memory lightweight, toughness, hardwired, and dexterity and extreme conditioning. So I didn't see that guy, so I cop it. And yeah, there we go. I have the dual hardwired, toughness, dexterity, and extreme conditioning. The reason I started using hardwired is because in one of the games I had when this was recorded, there were a lot of players who kept using counter UAV, and I'm not kidding. Basically, in that game, every single player on that team, I swear, had counter UAV, because every few seconds, because we were losing, obviously, a counter UAV would pop in. Whether it was the same guy, all of them, it was hard to say, but that really agitated me, so I decided, you know what, I'm just going to use hardwired, so I don't have to worry about that. So I call a UAV here, just to see if I can scout anyone out. I like the map Hijacked, only because it's small enough that, and yeah, that should have been my kill. It's small enough so that you'll be able to encounter someone quite frequently, but it's also, in a way, large enough so that you can run around without being seen. I've been trying to change my playstyle lately. Although I do like to run and gun, I find that sometimes, yeah, it ruins my kill-death ratio quite a bit. I mean, I've seen people who've been running and gunning and it's quite effective, so maybe it's due to my inexperience with the maps, or I become a bit what I call algorithmic, where I just start taking the same route over and over again. And I think, you know, if I take this route, this will happen, when it cannot. It's probably not the case, you know. Could be the exact opposite. So I see someone there on my UAV and decide to try to take him out, and obviously I was not fast enough, so I get taken out. So I'm 4 for 4 at the moment, but we're winning 25 to 15. So I decided to head down this alley, this side of the ship again, as I did before, just to see how things might pan out. So I see my teammate get knocked out, and I decide to wait, and I still get killed there. So 4 for 5 now, not doing as well as I expected, and let's see how this rest of this turns out. So again, I go down the same side. Whether or not I spawn on the other side of the map, I'm not too sure. So I got a friendly UAV. I figured this will always help. Hijack's, yeah, it's a nice map. I actually enjoy playing on it. It's, you know, it's fast. It's intense. It keeps you going. It keeps you thinking. So I get that guy. Come back and Avenger medals. I see this guy there, and I really should have either went prone to shoot, or I actually find another way around to get him. So I see this guy, take him out, and my friend Andrew, aka Galvaria, signed off there, unfortunately. So my teammates run past me. See a grenade. Alright, now I see this guy on the roof, and I really should have went in between the dividers in the middle of the ship to look for cover, but I was actually too ambitious to try to take out the guy next to him. But as a result, I got killed. But in that case, I survived, hence the Medal Survivor. See another guy, take him out. And as I said, with my internet, it's just been an extreme pain lately. Water got into the pit where they keep the cable enclosures, and the last technician who came to fix it actually used the wrong type of cable. It's not graded for outdoor use, so he pretty much used the wrong cable. Not to mention that, well, firstly, it was not graded for outdoor use. Second of all, it was multi-cord, which is, I've done a bit of reading, it's not suited or not recommended for ADSL. So as a result, over the years, when water gets into the enclosure, my internet just starts to play up, and my dad and I just do a bit of DIY when that happens. You know, we clean the cable with a bit of sandpaper, strip it back a bit just to get more of the copper, and use BP connectors to basically seal it. However, you know, that can only work for so long. We've been doing that. We've been opting for that temporary solution for about 4 years now, and I think it's about time that it gets fixed like permanently. So we're waiting on the technician to do what's called the TDR test, which they claim will identify the exact problem with our internet, you know, exactly along the line, whether it be the exchange at our place. They said this will be able to identify it. However, I still haven't heard from them, and that'll involve another phone call. I think I've called my ISP like 20 times in these last 3 weeks, and nothing has been done really. So I'm not really happy with it, but you know, I live 5 kilometers away from the exchange, and that's the best that we can do for now until the NBN rolls out. For those of you who aren't Australian, the NBN is the National Broadband Network, where they're planning to implement fibre optic cables for our internet, and I'm really excited for that. However, in my area, construction won't start till December 2015, so I figured with that I may as well fix up our internet as it is, just to make the most of it before the NBN comes out. So back to the game. We're winning 75 to 31 at the moment. It's a hard map to sort of navigate at times, because you know, if you spawn on one side of the ship, you know that your enemy will be on the other. Or sometimes it might just be like a lone ranger who's gone rogue and try to take everyone out. That was extremely lucky. I shot him towards the side, and quite lucky that I survived that encounter. Someone called in a lightning strike. I was lucky enough not to get hit by that. Now here's a problem with my game. When I see an enemy, I always go, hey, you know, I'm going to go for him. But, you know, I'm using the suppressor, so I've already got reduced range. And I have really shaky hands, so that doesn't really help either with my aim. So I'm trying to, you know, change my tactics a bit. Maybe run around, try flank him. So I see this guy on the roof here with the assault shield, and he's taken me out a few times. So I figured I'm going to try take him out. So I decided to head upstairs, I remember, and go, alright, let's see. Take out his teammate, and I know he's around the corner. And there, you see my internet starting to play up a bit. I've got a UAV and a counter UAV now. Just give him a taste of their own medicine. So this guy with a soul shield, yeah, it took me ages to realize that he actually wasn't on my team. So now I start going on a knifing rampage, and quite lucky there. Could have easily died, and I didn't have enough ammo. So that's another thing too. I'm maybe thinking about dropping the foregrip and using the extended clip, only because the MSMC only has an ammo capacity of 30, so that's become a problem for me a bit in the past, and even now. So we're winning 98 to 38, so this game is pretty much nearly over. And I think we get the last dog tag here, and that is it. So we win 100 to 38, and I didn't do too well though. My teammates really pulled through. So I was 16 for 11 there, with 17 confirms and 2 denies. So as I said, guys, I apologize for the lack of videos. Need to get my internet fixed up, but when I do, you'll be expecting a constant content feed from me. I'll try my best to upload when I said I would. Until then, I'll catch you later for Cubing Wednesday. Bye.